All right, we're ready with the tactics now that are going to go over 1000 rating. So let's see here. We've got white to move, and looks like black could be in a mating net here. Once we bring over a rook, check, king will have only one square, and then when the other rook now comes to h6, I believe that's a checkmate. So let's try it. Good. Alrighty. This one, I think we have the classic weakness on f7, and so this is going to end very badly for black. Once he steps up, because a queen will end up on f7 check, and the king will have an escape square. And then if we're start checking this way, the king can still keep running. So this might be a little bit more tricky. Or probably I'm over analyzing it. Okay, so let's try it again. Queen checks, pawn forward, queen takes, king to e7. I would love to be able to put my queen on e6, but there's this pesky d7 defender. So then maybe, yeah, then queen s7, king to d6. I don't see how we're checkmating here, unless I've missed something, and that's entirely possible. So queen checks is the first move here, here. That's all they wanted me to see. Okay, that's all they wanted me to see. Oh. Here. So this f2 pawn is pinned for the moment. I have a rook here that, well, I'm not sure what the rook is doing. We have a weak back rank. We can have we have the possibilities of discoveries on the queen here. So this might be the beginning of the tactic here. So we might have a rook checks, king takes rook, bishop then plays to h3 with a discovery check, and we're winning the exchange here. So let's give it a shot. Okay. Next one. Discovery is the first thing that comes to mind. The king's going to move, and then we're going to get the e7 check. So the worst move for black is going to be the d8, because after queen to e7 check, the king is going to move over, and then you're going to get mated on c7. The other alternative after the discovery is going to be king to f8, followed by the check. The king is into the g8 square, and after queen checks, king plays here. I believe then it's going to be bishop to e4 with the check, and if the pawn steps up to block, now the queen moves in to f7, delivering checkmate. So this is all forced. So bishop to e4 checks. Oh, okay, he can play f5 first, but we'll just stick with the bishop. Okay. That was all forced. I like this first check. I'm sorry, black to move. Sorry. Oh, black to move. So I would love the queen here, but there's a pawn defending. But does that matter? So I guess the white pawn is attacking the queen. Huh. Yeah, I want access to the h4 square somehow. Huh. I can also get the rook on h4 as well. That will work if we can clear the pawn. And if we take the pawn with the queen, this is going to give the white queen time to defend. You know, things like queen e6 check, etc. So let's see if we can find a forcing move. What about queen f7 check? We are going to lose a pawn, perhaps. But then, you know, we're going to have the rooks coming in. And that, I believe, is going to be lights out. Because after the king moves, it doesn't matter here or here. We're going to get queen on h5 with a checkmate. So after queen f7, if the king just moves to g4, we may just be able to just move the king here, and with the discovery check. And then after queen blocks its mate. Oh no, the king can run this way. The queen gives chase. And now you're in checkmate. Because the pawn's guarding the escape square. So yes, queen f7 seems to be the best ploy here. Queen f7. Yeah. And that's all they wanted me to see. Okay. If we take the rook with check, the rook just drops back to defend, defended by the queen. But we have rook to e8 check. Rook will take, and now queen will checkmate on e8. It's the same idea if the queen goes to block. It's the same idea. So queen takes rook, check, rook blocks, rook plays to e8, and it's over. Okay. In a perfect world, we'd be able to take with the queen on h2 and deliver a checkmate, but we have this defender on f2. But then we have a discovery once we remove the defender. So this is a clearance move. And the queen will be pinned against the rook, so that should be a checkmate. All these pieces are working together. So queen sack on h2 seems good. Queen takes, and then pawn plays to f2 with checkmate. Let's play it. Okay, he blocks. Sorry, yeah, that's checkmate then. Okay, very good, very good. We're making progress. Now we're around the 1400 level. Problems. Very good. Okay, so there's this knight looks pretty strong. Center of the board. You know, we have things like this, which are annoying for white. But after the queen takes, I'm just analyzing to see if there's a follow-up. We can try to remove the defender. Because a move like knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes, and then knight takes, I mean, this is all equal. You know, we're just trading pieces just to trade. Oh! Okay, now I see something here. We also have this bishop f5 resource. So maybe after after knight takes bishop, queen takes knight on f4, then we play bishop to f5. And now we're going to win this knight for free. Because the queen can't get back to defend it and it's hanging. So this knight is the critical piece here. And it's not going to matter. Yeah, the in-between move here won't matter because we'll just bring the knight back. And we're up a piece still. So I like knight f4. Queen takes and now bishop f5. Queen drops back and now we get it with attack on the rook. Okay. Very nice. Continuing on. Moving on, moving on. Yes. Queen takes, rook takes, right? But then what have I gained? Let's see, c2. This bishop's really awkward on this square. Really very awkward and undefended. But playing a move like, let's say, queen to d5, we're just going to attack it and just motivate it to move to a better square. If I could do that with some tempo, it could be more beneficial. So maybe like a queen to d6 move, if I could do a double threat, double attack on h2 would be nice. But I don't have a double attack here. Not on that square. Oh, okay, the double attack, yes. So the idea is the weak back rank, removing the rook. Then we win the bishop because there's a resource. After queen takes queen, rook takes queen. Then we play rook d5. And that's going to create the double threats on d1 and d7. So either the knight has to come out to defend the back rank, or the rook has to drop back to e1. The knight c3 seems more plausible. And then we just win the bishop. I like it. He drops back, that's fine. Okay, now we're probably in the 1500 rating problems. This seems like one of those openings. This is I'm not quite sure the type of opening. But white is behind in development here. May have just opened up the king to some checks. But I'm wondering. A bishop check on b4 is only going to allow the bishop to develop. unless we take advantage of the weakened white position here. So let's see. Wow, I am not seeing this this tactic. It's okay, we're just a little rusty, but that's okay. I mean, do they want us just to bishop to develop with tempo and then castle the king? Because in the opening, I mean, that's still pretty solid. Do they want the queen to play to d4, hitting the rook? Queen to d4 hits the rook. How does the rook get defended? Bishop doesn't work, because we'll just win a bishop and then we'll win the rook. Knight blocking doesn't work because the knight's undefended on that square. So yeah, I think it's queen d4, which is not a natural move in the opening to bring the queen out so early, but they're going to want to trade. Okay, I'm in check, so then I trade first. And then the rook is my next move. Okay, okay. Overcomplicating it a little bit, but we still got it. Here I would like to play queen takes, but there's a queen defender. But the bishop is pinned, which is good too. So we also have queen c6 check with the fork on both of the black pieces. And bishop blocking this way may lose after queen takes on a check. It's going to be a bad day for black. Queen c6. If after queen c6 king moves over, then we're just going to win a happy rook. I'm sorry, an unhappy rook. And if the king somehow wants to, if the king somehow wants to move into the center, then he can just get checkmated. That's also good too. I like it. Hold on. Let me just double check before I make any mistakes. Okay. I don't see a stronger move for white than to take the rook. Okay, so he's going to run away. We have rook takes here. No, the queen's still defending. That hasn't changed. So that's what they did. They wanted me to fall for that trap there. And if I move the rook, I give him this rook. So let's move the c rook. I like the c rook to c7. Now gaining some lateral pressure, or I can just take the bishop too, because the bishop's not adequately defended. I can do rook takes on c8. Yeah, and that leaves me okay. I like it. Just win another piece. Okay, so now we're approaching the 1600 rated problems. Very good. We covered 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So probably we'll have a total of 12 problems for this section. Let's see. I would love to play queen checks here, but then king will move over. And then, how will I continue the attack? I am going to get checkmated by white here, very soon, so I need forcing moves. And forcing moves only. Oh, okay, okay. So after queen, oops. So after queen to e2 check, king plays to c1. And then I can bring the other rook down to f1 check, leaving only rook takes. And then queen takes. Rook, bishop blocks. Queen takes bishop. And I think that's a checkmate. Yep, I like it. Queen checks, king over, and then rook f1. Okay, very good. So there you go. Await. There we go. So this next one we'll solve in the next series on the over 1600 rated problems. So thank you for watching. Bye bye. Until next time.